halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Lawn chair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wentz. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now the ball comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have possession.
Let's go.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Opening drive fumble, and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And, Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, there goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Wentz going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Now Leonard Fournette. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now Wentz, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Wentz. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions. And
now they'll look to their defense, because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation, because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up back for third. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Fournette. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And a good quarterback facing zone cover. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm going to say. Give me 14, let's play
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the
Russell
20.
Wilson, serious, boy.
Already at the line, this
I'm in the game, bro.
set to go.
We can run right after
the interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you
it's
start
the second
that
quarter.
next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack this. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys are back with a single score. The PAT goal will draw him closer. Hold on just a second. The flag is down on the field.
Niggas start in the backfield and run past your whole defense.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials
You got to know how to play that, man. You got to make him run inside.
But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
We're going to run inside and bust that bitch up the middle, jukebox your safety, and then you looking
Right.
funny.
Yeah, so yeah, see niggas like that, you just don't got nothing for.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
He got that team, bro.
Short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Yeah, he was the best running back when the game first
Here's Wilson. Screen play, Johnson. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis. And a loose fumble.
Again.
And the Seahawks have recovered.
Again.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Wilson now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Sleeping in this bitch?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here. Let's go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to
man, you fucking suck, man.
And pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. Going for a right side here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Wentz now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Do this, I'm going to score on you again before the half.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
82. Go.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. The pressure gets to him again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of
31
play.
seconds.
36 power.
I'm scoring regardless.
They go play action here on first down.
He doesn't want to get that.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel
Bust
it in.
over it already.
Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson to the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Wilson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Find him at? Watch this.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone.
I just scored on this nigga, man. 31 seconds. It's just sweet.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Bring them Jags out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach in this
I play you in top like 2.
Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Them boys different over here.
This field a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to hang on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
I don't know what you got over there.
We've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Snoop Dogg it down.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I got gang. I got mob tag.
He'll find Metcalf. He got 29 yards that time.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch. How about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. And it turned into a really nice play.
That's complete. Right
come on, you big bitch. You got
it. It looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Fournette running right, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Don't worry about it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I was trying to bring it to the house. Reed.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Green 80.
Minus 59. Get him.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Man, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And Matthews makes the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
Man, niggas in my way.
Capitalize on the short field.
I'm a dog, though, but niggas in my way, so you see that?
Extra point up
You
and
seen
through
that,
by
dude?
Myers. And that will extend this big
Dude,
lead.
my own teammate blocked me, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You got me on this poor ass rope, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get to the fucking bitch.
And a pretty good
Yes,
return
sir.
here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I can't check it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming.
Like that.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we won in there at time, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Wilson. He finds Matthews. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
I got more cheese. I got more time. It'll bother me. We're going to win.
Now Wilson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
So the drive starts with a run by White.
I'm a dog.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. They stay on the ground with White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Wentz, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Man, how the fuck you gonna
So
stick
it's
my
Eagle
ass?
football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try the right side here with White. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Man, you chip.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Go, bitch.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team to have a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked.
He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Wilson wants to throw it. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
We're just open up in an hour.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Right there. Night. Nigga laughed at you. No way. Yeah.
2nd and goal from the 1.
You got nothing. No cap, no players, no
and
coach.
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we got no shot to beat this team.
Yeah,
this will be taken to the back of the end zone. A big